Oh, Gemini, things are moving fast for you at the moment. That's my vibe. I know you're an air sign, but... God. What am I doing? All right. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Let's take from the past. Move it into the future. What are your messages today? Woo! You are shifting. You are making shit happen. So you are making stuff happen, but maybe you just need to take a step back, right? I mean, there is so much going on. There are so many possibilities. You are literally the cleverest sign. Okay, maybe not the cleverest sign, but you're definitely up there in the top 3. And you are able to move mountains. That doesn't mean you should. It actually means you should take time out and go, okay, I can make anything happen. It was just 111 on my clock, right? I can make anything happen. So what do I actually want to happen? What do I want to be doing in 10 years' time? This is meant to be a love reading. So if you're going to make a decision about a love, you need to pause. Go away. Go on holiday. Don't make any rash decisions now. Because also, your cleverness will give you the answer to everything. So you can think that way, you can think that way, you can think that way. And actually, you've actually got to take time out and listen to spirit and remember how wise you are. Okay, is this the Prince of Swords? It is the Prince of Swords. So again, your intellect cutting through everything. But this is not quite a king. You are regal, you know you are, right? But this is a prince, and he will act rash, he will act inappropriately and childishly, and the king will have to pull him back into line and go, okay, great. Well done for your enthusiasm. However, chill out a little bit, right? This is you being a little bit... In England, we would say something that begins with C and ends with T, but you're being a little bit naughty, right? You know you can cut someone up by 3 words, 1 word, 1 look, right? You know you have them because you've absorbed your lover in every single which way, right? You can outthink them 1,000,000 times. So just be careful with your words right now. What else is going on? Okay, again, very meditative energy, right? This is the Emperor. This is someone who is a king, right? A king of a vast empire. So whatever else you've got going on in your life, you are going to win. But with love, don't make a rash decision right now. You need to go away and remember this. Again, it's very like, look at the bigger picture. That's what I'm trying to say, right? What else is going on? So what else is going on? You might be with the Prince of Chalices. You might be with someone whose heart is quite childish. Big though, big. Ready to stand and fight a war and fight a battle and walk through waters that they have never been through before. I think you're dealing with someone who is very childish but has a massive heart. And that's not necessarily something to throw away. Should you throw it away? God, I'm being very direct in my questions. All right. That's where it's leading me, so let's go. If you do cross-watch, by the way, and I recommend doing that for your moon sign and your ascendant, especially Venus. This is a time of love, and this is a reading for love. So whatever your Venus sign is, have a little look. But this is like, because this is very unlike any other reading, it's very direct. So that's how Spirit's asking me to talk to you, right? You are running melodrama. You are looking at the mirror and you're looking at your life in a very bad, very negative way. And actually, it's not real. You are, because you have that incredible intellect, you're going round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and you are causing more trouble than is real. So again, now is not a time to make a decision. Now is a time to get away and get out of this whatever. You know what I mean. And when you return, my love, you will be the Queen of Wands. And your partner... Okay. So I would say you're going to come back absolutely strong, raring to go, right? You know your magic. You know you can make anything happen in your life. Bitch, you're riding a tiger in the fire, so... Oh my God, make this your screensaver. Because if you don't know this is you, right? If you need to go away and remember that this is you, then you need to hold this image close to your heart. Your partner, however, is feeling quite infantile. I think they've been very damaged. Oh, and it's reversed. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of patience when you come back, because they are not going to be in the same place. They are willing to start again. They are absolutely ready to start again, and they are about to start again, but they're not going to arrive back in the same place that you have. You have managed to go away and grow like instantly, but they haven't. They are the King of Swords, so they're going to still be in their head, right? Or maybe when you come together, you're going to revert back to both being in your head and being over clever, over... I can't think of a better word. Oh my God, in England we'd say cunty, right? But I don't know if I can get away with that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you know, you just go back in, it's cold, it's fighting each other, it's not seeing eye to eye, not being on the same page, being too clever for your own good. And actually, it's really not your own good. This is not the best outcome. So how do we move beyond that? It's a lot of past. Again, I'm feeling quite heavy in the head. It's like, how do we get past that? It's a lot to carry. It's a lot to just go, okay, all that is in the past. Let's start fresh. There's been a lot. It feels like a long relationship. How do we get there? Well, you need to start anew, and you need to remember the reasons why you loved each other. Okay, you need to go right back to the beginning. How did we fall in love? Why did we fall in love? Where did we fall in love? Right? Ideally, if you could both take a break and go and get fucking therapy, right? And hypnotherapy and whatever it takes to clear that old shit out and actually go back, like not see each other for a while and then go back to the place where you met. Not necessarily the bar, but like if you met like in a certain, nightclub or certain city, or, you know, what was your first romantic holiday? What was the moment when you turned round to this person and thought, oh my God, I love you? And is that moment the same for both of you? And if it is, that's what you should be talking about. What was that moment, that golden moment, right? Where that first moment, because it's a genesis, right? This is the very beginning of your heart. This is the very beginning of your love. And that's the cup you need to refill. So where were you when you first fell in love? Why did you fall in love? What was it? Was it something that they said, somewhere that they took you? And what was the essence of that? Like if you can't go back to the city, like, I don't know, you met in Mexico and that's not possible right now, then really sit and connect and hold each other's hands and look into each other's eyes and say, I loved you in that moment because you let me know that you were the kind of person that was strong. You were always going to make adventures happen in my life, and I felt safe and held, right? Woo! Okay, all of this, I'm not saying this is not a relationship for you. Now, obviously, if this person has done horrible things, get out. This is a reading for the relationship that's coming into your life. But if you're in a relationship and it feels like a relationship with a lot of history, this is a relationship that should go on. And as I said, if they've done like shitty things to you, like, you know, I don't know, cheating, stealing, right, violence, heaven forbid, right, or they have issues deeper like addiction problems, then that time apart is going to have to take a lot longer. And if they're violent, they should never be in your life. I shouldn't really even need to say that, but I feel like I need a little disclaimer. Okay, the final outcome. The 9 of Cups. It was reversed. This is wish fulfillment, but it ain't going to come around tomorrow. So you're going to get everything you want. You're going to get everything you dream of. And you make sure that you know exactly what that is. Write it down. Write it down. We're about to have on the 12th, a full moon in Leo. So you've got days either side of that, right, to get into it. But it's full moon energy. So if you miss this full moon, the next full moon that's coming up, and I like to, if it's a fire moon, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, I set fire to it. If it's a water moon, you're going to have to look up the other signs, so it's going to take too long. But if it's a water, I like to sort of find some, like, don't flush it down the loo, but like, you know, put it in a river, or, you know, put it in water overnight in the moon, outside. If it's air, I often burn it and then blow the ashes away. It's the other one, earth, bury it. Right? So write down your dreams and wishes. Write them down. What is the ideal life? And stop harking on the past. Harking on the past. Right? Stop that. That's an old tape that is doing nothing but destroying you both. And every time you play into that tape, oh my God, it goes off. Right? So let's get into this wish fulfillment. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to come around tomorrow. It's not going to be an instant fix, but it is coming. Bye, my love.